Hello, here is the mass. Today we are coming to study something about conjugate of surds. So, in dealing with conjugates of surd, someone will ask, what is conjugates of surd? A surd is said to be conjugate if and only their products rise up to a rational number. So let's say we have given square root of x plus square root of y multiplying square root of x minus square root of y. In this case, we are going to use difference of two squares to solve this. So in difference of two squares, square root of x multiplying square root of x will give us square root of x squared minus square root of y squared. So in dealing with this one, the square here will cancel the square root, which will give us x, and this one, the square will cancel the square root, so we get minus y. This is a rational number. So for this being a rational number, conjugate the whole of this one is the conjugate. Conjugate says. So we take an example. So let's take our first example, example 1. If we are given open bracket square root of 6 minus square root of 4. In solving this, we need to use difference of two squares. So before that, we multiply it to its conjugate. So we get square root of 6 minus square root of 4 multiplying square root of 6 plus square root of 4. So in conjugate, in you multiplying it to its conjugate, the operation sign here will change when you are multiplying to its conjugate. So here will become positive. So we know difference of two squares. So we take this one, square root of 6, then we square it minus square root of 4. That one too, you square it. Then the square roots will cancel the square here, so you get 6 minus the square here will cancel the square root, you get 4. So when you subtract, you get 2. Let's take our second example, example 2. Saying we have given square root of 3 minus square root of 2. In this, you need to multiply it to its conjugate, where you will change the operation sign. So you get square root of 3 minus square root of 2 multiplying its conjugate, square root of 3 plus square root of 2. So this one too, we are using difference of two squares. So square root of 3 square minus square root of 2 squared. So the square here will cancel the square root, you get 3 minus here to the square will cancel the square root, you get 2. Our final answer is 1. This is helpful. So we take our third example. I hope you are getting what I'm doing. So our third example, say we have 2 multiplying square root of 5 plus 3 multiplying square root of 3. First of all, we all know that you need to multiply it to its conjugate first. So we do that one. 2 square root of 5 plus 3 square root of 3. Multiplying its conjugate, take 2 square root 5 minus 3 square root 3. Then we use difference of two squares to solve. So 2 multiplying square root of 5 all squared minus 3 multiplying square root of 3 all squared. Then you solve what the ones in the bracket first. So in solving that one, you square them. Square root of 2 multiplying 5 squared minus 3, you square it, then you square the one in the square root square. So here we know that square root of 2 will give us 4, and the square here will cancel the square roots over the 5. So multiplying 5 minus square root of 3, we all know that it's 9. If you don't know, I'm just telling you, it's 9. That one to multiply this. Here, the square here will cancel the square root, leaving 3 here. So you just do your multiplication and you get your final answer. So here will give us 20. 9 multiplying 3, 27. So our final answer, you just subtract. Our final answer will be minus 7. And we know that negative figure is a rational number. So here will be our final answer. It's a rational number. So this is our final answer. Thank you.